For Your Money is brought to you by NelsonCorp Wealth Management.
It's now time for Your Money. We're joined by David Nelson, CEO of NelsonCorp Wealth Management. Nice to see you again, David.
Thanks, Brandy. You as well.
So with the debt ceiling issue behind us for now, we've seen financial markets performing a bit better. So what are you looking at now?
Well, yes, that's certainly the case. Doesn't really seem like the stock market took this seriously as far as what the government, the potential shutdown. Most of the turmoil that took place certainly was confined to the bond market and primarily on the short end as far as T-bills, things of that nature. People say, well, aren't they safe? And they are safe, but what was being questioned is whether the interest is going to be paid as far as by the government, again, if we had this shutdown. But since the resolution that we've seen as far as in Washington, basically we've seen stocks tick up a little bit as far as going forward here in the last week or so. So the chart that I have is kind of looking at the levels as far as on the top, as far as the S&P, and pretty impressive to say the least when people look at those numbers. But what I want people to focus on is the bottom, and I really think that the 12-month rate of change, and if you notice the decline, actually this was the largest and the longest that we've seen as far as since the Great Depression, or the Great Recession rather, in 2008.
All right, so how should viewers be thinking about that when it comes to their investments?
Well, I think people are smiling looking at statements these days. They're probably quite happy as far as that. But things can change rapidly, and so we're telling individuals that the tools that we use, we're seeing real positive vibes as far as going forward, but there's no assurances, no guarantees, as everybody should know out there already.
Yeah, for sure. All right, David, as always, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
If you missed any of our discussion, we'll make it available for you on ourquadcities.com.